Hey YouTube, we are back with another round of the GOAT format content creator. This time we're playing Cooper, who is Spoo from Team Bropire. So same thing, we're still playing the Saul deck. I always get so nervous, but let's just go ahead and hop right in. Let's see what he's got. Waiting for a response. Okay, so there he is. So same thing, I'm gonna try to talk through my thought processes as we go, but it may just turn out to be me. It may just turn out to me being completely quiet and not saying anything. I don't know. So hopefully this background music is loud enough that you get some kind of enjoyment out of it. So we'll go first. Let's see. Let's draw for turn. Not my game ditto RPSs. I don't even know what that means. So this is a pretty solid hand. I cut my type in half. We'll give him a question mark. So we have quite a few decision trees to make here. I think setting Apprentice Magician . I don't know what he's saying at all. I think setting Apprentice Magician just seems to be a very safe first turn play. I really don't want to set the Torrent this early. I could set to Koichi, but if he runs over it, I will have Tribute Fodder. If I set Apprentice, it kind of ensures I have some Tribute Fodder for Zaborg next turn. I could set Skilled, but I want to save Skilled for when I want to go a little bit more aggressive, because outside of that, I really don't have a way to be aggressive, assuming I don't have Tribute Fodder for Zaborg. So I think I will set this, and it also allows my Nobleman to be activated twice. In the event, actually I will set Torrent. It allows my Nobleman to be activated twice in the event that he does set something. It sets me up for getting Magician of Faith. Just go and pass. Maybe he'll attack into Apprentice Magician, Blade Knight, or Kaiku. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, okay. So he gets Pot of Greed right away. And Graceful Charity, okay. Well, I guess this will kind of give away what he's playing. Okay, so he's playing zombies. Well, you know, sometimes this happens. Sometimes they just have hands like this. Sometimes it happens, I guess. It's fine. Let's see. Oh my gosh. So that could have been literally any card. But okay. That's okay, well, hey. If you have it, you have it. Probably, is that Zaborg? Oh, that's the board that he gets rid of, yeah. Hey, sometimes I just have those cards. Let's see. This will be quite the challenge. Good thing is he doesn't have any of his power cards to be able to play back later in the game. So he already used a Nobleman. Chance of him having two Noblemans, I'm going to say, is pretty low. So let's go ahead and set to Koichi. I just kind of want to set Mirror Force. It's a tough decision to make, especially when he has Vampire Lord, but I think just setting Mirror Force, because you could have Book of Life, realistically. I think just setting Mirror Force, and I kind of want to set this too as bait, but if he Noblemans, that would be, or not Noblemans, if he Heavy Storms against two of my back row, that would be absolutely dreadful. But he's going aggressive, so I don't think Nobleman's actually going to be that useful this game until until like, it's not going to be useful anytime soon, so I think setting it as bait is going to be much better. Just make him think, because it's definitely not going to be useful for some time. But let's see what he's got for us. Hopefully this Dekoichi goes off. Hopefully he can't get over this Dekoichi, because I definitely need this to get back in the game. He just summons Magician of Faith. Okay. Creature swap. Okay, so Nobleman immediately becomes useful. Huh. What do I have in my grave? Can I somehow set this down? So he's had pretty much every single card that he could possibly have. We'll let this go through because I don't really... Maybe if I top deck Rhoda, that'd be pretty tight. Or Blade Knight or something to be able to get over that Dekoichi, that'd be nice. Let's see, start turn, standby phase. Ooh, that could be helpful. So let's actually start by... I think actually, how do I want to do this? So he has 5 cards to my 4 cards. So I'm not that far behind in reality. If I set... I think I need to go... Well, he doesn't have Book of Life. He would have activated it. So, but he does have a Light and Dark. Is he even playing Chaos? I don't know. But he doesn't have a Book of Life. He used basically all of his power cards. So I can set Old Vindictive. It will get me over... I think that's the better play. To set the Old Vindictive to get me over this. Let's start by activating Nobleman. So I do play 2 copies of Dekoichi. It's going very slow, very slow. So we'll banish my 2nd copy. Going very slow. And do I want to set Old Vindictive? I don't know if... So if he Book of Life's, Old Vindictive's definitely not going to be good against like Vampire Lord, but it will be very good against... I think setting Old Vindictive is actually... I think it's a better play, this being, because I want to be able to get it off against something like Spirit Reaper, as opposed to if he just has... Assume we enter a game state where he just has 1 Vampire Lord. Not that Skilled White's going to be any better. Oh, okay, well... This Mirror Force, let's go for it. Selling. Okay, so that puts him at 4,000. So we'll flip this, we'll destroy the Reaper, and then we can just set Skilled White next turn. And Kaiku can't get over that, so that's fine. We'll give him a smiley face. Do I have a light? I do have a Light and Dark Engrave. So I really don't have a way to get over Kaiku. I kind of want to set Spirit Reaper right now, in case I do get a way to get over Kaiku. Spirit Reaper also helps... No, because he plays... This is interesting. So he plays Creature Swap, so I definitely don't want to lose this Spirit Reaper. That's for sure. So I think setting Skilled White is probably a little bit better, because if I lose Skilled White, that's fine. Spirit Reaper... Whereas it doesn't lose out to Vampire Lord, it doesn't lose out to Ryukoki. So I think losing, if like for some reason he just summons a monster, flips Creature Swap, whatever it might be, losing out on the Skilled White is probably a little bit better for me right now. Because this Spirit Reaper is probably what's going to keep me in the game. Unless like right now I start top decking into my Pot of Greed, things like that would be tremendously useful. Do I want to risk that? I think we just... I don't want to lose out to a Delinquent Duo, but we'll set that, we'll set Reaper. And then, really depending on how he plays this next turn, let's see what he does. Hopefully he doesn't have Nobleman. Okay, well he has Exile Force, so what's he going to use that on? Oh, Skilled White. Okay, well... That's unfortunate. we have our own Reaper. So this could be a tremendous draw. What does Kaiku read? When this card, you can target up to 2 monsters in their graveyard. Banish those from play. Your opponent cannot banish. So Call Haunted is a very live card right now. I don't want to check my graveyard because that might give it away that I just drew Call Haunted. I know I have as the board. Skilled White's not going to be very useful. I have... I can't remember what my other card was. So I kind of want to save this Call Haunted for the board. It's going to be incredibly useful. Assuming he Book of Lives, and just chain to his target. So let's see. Maybe he will have Book of Life. He'll probably remove Old Vindictive as it's my only dark. Hard to say. Okay. So let's start turn. Slowly clawing our way back into our skin. No, that's a very good draw. Do I want to go for that? Do I want to Exiled Force, destroy the Kaiku, and then Reaper attack? So he doesn't have Ring of Destruction. He might Torrent on Exiled Force, which would be perfectly okay. That's interesting. Is Exiled Force going to be useful against really anything else in his deck? It doesn't help against Vampire Lord. So if he gets back Ryukoki, maybe, but I don't see him prioritizing summoning a Ryukoki. So I think going Exiled Force, priority to destroy Kaiku, and then swinging with Reaper just feels like the right play. Oh, so maybe he does have Torrent. Okay, so he doesn't have Torrent. Otherwise, he probably would have used it. But he might have Mirror Force. If he has Mirror Force on a Reaper, that is, again, please, that is fine. Oh, he does have the Ring. Why didn't he use that? Here, we're actually just going to go ahead and activate Book of Moon. I think Reaper is way more valuable right now than potentially putting anything else face down, seeing as he doesn't seem to have an out to it. And then I will flip, even if he summons a monster, I'm going to flip Reaper next turn because... Oh! Okay, well, he's had... Well, hey, that happens. He's had every single... He's had it all. He's absolutely had it all. Okay, so... Let's start Pot of Greed. I think might be... Well... One turn too late. I think activating Call Haunted right now, the timing doesn't feel right. I'll just set Sakuretsu Armor. We'll take a 900 if he attacks. That's fine. I'm going to take it quick. I want to make him think that I really don't have any responses to any of his attacks. Okay, start main phase 1. That's interesting. So if he ever has like Pyramid Turtle or something, that could help. I don't want to use Call of Haunted against this many back rows. I want to somehow bait out his back rows. We'll just end. I can just take 900 for a few more turns if need be. I'm gonna save that Sakuretsu Armor. I don't know. Kind of a tough situation. Let's see what happens. We'll take 900. His opening hand, he's had a lot of good stuff this game. Has definitely put me in an awkward position. So let's draw. So we'll set this Sakuretsu Armor, and then when he attacks next turn, I'm actually going to use this Sakuretsu Armor, and maybe that'll make him think that these other ones aren't battle traps. So is he just going to go for another 900? He'll probably... Oh, Pyramid Turtle. Okay. So who's attacking? I'll take the 900. Fingers crossed I can draw a monster here soon. So we'll Sakuretsu that. Let's see what he's got. That would be cool if he activated another Silent. I could just use that. So let's start turn... Oh my gosh. Um. It's mighty unfortunate. I have a lot of cards that gets over this. Wait, so let's see what he's gonna do. I don't feel confident about this. Who's he attacking with first? Let's see. Vampire Lord? Just activate. Special on his board. Fingers crossed that takes him to main phase 2. Honestly, I don't think he's gonna have a real response. Yeah, okay. Infinite, my turn? Okay. Now this is interesting. So he still has Mirror Force left. I really don't want to attack into Mirror Force. So what I could do, set Magician of Faith. He attacks with Mystic Swordsman. Sakuretsu Armor, destroy it. Faith can get back Book of Moon, which I can use, and that sucks. I'll have to use 2 cards to get rid of this Vampire Lord, but Vampire Lord's actually extremely good against my deck. I don't want to run Zaborg into a Mirror Force, and he might have a response. He might have something good here. Let's see. So we're gonna go ahead and Sakuretsu Armor. Maybe he'll have another Solemn. Oh, he does. Okay. Okay, if I could draw any of my power cards now would be super awesome. Okay, let's see what we got. Well, we'll set that. One turn. Let's see what he's running. Let's go ahead and when he draws, we'll activate. Let's see what he's rocking in his hand. I don't think he has a very powerful hand, to be honest. I don't think he can do much to this board. It feels that way, but we'll see. Oh, he has Snatch Steal, so. What is, did he just draw that? Let's see, it's 4,044. Is that game? 4,000 plus 400 plus 900. Meet defeat. I can't beat that. Snatch Steal's game. Okay, what? So he has a very interesting main deck. I think definitely I want to put in Soul Exchange to help against some of those. Let's see. He didn't use that many back rows, I don't think. So I don't think those are going to be very effective. What do I want to put in? I think I want to put in Mystic Swordsman because it's pretty common for zombies to set monsters. Plus Mystic Swordsman just in general can go with Book of Moon and help beat an out to Vampire Lord, I guess. Let's see. So I don't think Strike Ninja would be very good in this matchup. I don't think Smashing Ground will be. We'll leave one Smashing Ground. I'm going to leave my trap lineup as is. Put in Soul Exchange. I want to put in all 3 Zaborgs. We'll take out... Do I want to put in all 3? I think I do. Take it. Do I want to? I think I'll take out Smashing for Zaborg. Take out I definitely would have put in a Gravekeeper Spy. So I'm gonna take out 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And the reason for that being is I think Gravekeeper Spy is going to be a little bit better than Old Vindictive. This Zaborg, I think, will... I'm going to use this Zaborg to help take over the mantle for swinging over Pyramid Turtles. So let's make this swap. What am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there we go. Okay. He just opened up extremely well that game, so it's very difficult to play against that. Okay, let's just go. Not sure. I don't know. Zombies is definitely an interesting matchup, one that I was not expecting. He drew very, very well that game, but that'll happen. 4. Let's draw for turn 5. So it plays Mystic Swordsman, so I kind of just want to set Sangan to bait the Mystic Swordsman. Actually, I have Trap Dust Shoot. I have Trap Dust Shoot, so I don't really need to bait it. Maybe setting... No, because he also has Creature Swap. So I definitely think setting this Trap Dust Shooting, seeing what he's going to have, just seems like a very powerful play right now. So let's set that. Zombies also has a tendency to open up very brick, so let's see if we can't get off. Let's see if maybe he'll open up one of those bricks. Let's see. Oh, sad. I guess he either has a brick or he's a very powerful hand. Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely goodbye to Turtle. So we'll go swap, swap, ring, life, faith. So we'll definitely send back that Turtle. And I want to keep Sangan face down. Actually, do I? Sangan will make his, he'll be very hesitant to use those. Maybe I just want to, let's see how he plays this. So I definitely want to get off, okay. Yep, okay, so I'm definitely going to set Spy while he doesn't have anything to use against it. So we're going to go Standby Phase, main phase 1. I could Rhoda for Donzelu, but just going to bait that. So we're definitely going to flip summon you, set you. Last game. And we're going to attack directly. And that was actually, Sakuretsu was amazing in case he goes into any of those Mystic Swordsmen. Main phase 2. And I just want to get, so I definitely want to get this Spy flipped as soon as possible to get away from any Mystic Swordsmen, get away from... It helps get away from... Unless he drew Nobleman. Nobleman would have been an amazing top, but... Okay, so he didn't draw Nobleman. Which is fine. Did he just set Faith? I don't know. Start turn. Standby phase. Main phase 1. Flip summon. Use effect. He can't stop it because he has Ring and Destruction set. And this will also make me a little bit stronger against Vampire Lord. I kind of just want to summon them both in attack mode. But I do want to keep one defense. And maybe just... So I don't want DD War related to, I could set a monster. I don't think I get anything by setting. I want to be very aggressive right now. So I'm going to go ahead and normal summon Skilled White. Battle phase, Skilled White attack. He's got Reaper. That's unfortunate. So that was a very good draw for him. Let's go ahead. That was a very, very good draw for him. We'll end turn. Can't really do much against Reaper. My hand is pretty strong against his hand right now, though. So he has... Oh, shoot. Still has 2 swaps, faith. What was it? Swap, life, a book of life. So 2 swaps, faith, book of life, 1 new card. Sacking for Spirit Reaper. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I'll let that die. I'm definitely gonna exile Force next turn. Ooh. That is a very good draw. That is a very, very powerful draw. Let's see. On this card, your opponent cannot banish. So that turns off his Book of Life, actually. So that will be good. So let's go ahead. Normal summon. We're going to pop Ryukoki. Do I want to keep you in attack and just get damage? So swap, faith, life. Swap, faith, life. I have Sakuretsu armor and a Ring of Destruction. Swap, faith, life. If I keep this in attack mode, it risks Pyramid Turtle. But I have Sakuretsu armor. But I want to save the Sakuretsu armor for the Ryukoki. So I think... I don't want to risk that though. I think he's more likely to draw a bad top deck than a good top deck, to be completely honest. And I want to get as much damage in to make that Ring of Destruction a very tough decision for him to make. So we're going to go for the damage and make him think about using that Ring of Destruction. If he uses it on Skilled White, I don't know why he would, but that would be tremendous. And then next turn, hopefully he goes for Book of Life this turn. Fingers crossed he goes for Book of Life. And then just sets Faith, I guess. Book of Life. Probably removing Exile Force. Although he could remove... No, I'm thinking... Okay, yep. Okay, so that's still Ring of Destruction. Ryukoki. Probably attack over Spy. Oh, he's a Skilled White. I don't think it matters. I have to Sakuretsu. So I think he might, I don't think he's going to ring. I think this is that tough decision for him to make, especially how I just said that. So he's thinking on the ring, if he wants to use that. Probably on the Skilled White, probably Gravekeeper Spy, actually. Oops, just kidding, my Xbox. He'll still get rid of my monster, but he'll still take the damage. And I think that's what matters, so yeah. He's setting a lot of back row, but there have been terrible back row. So I really don't want to throw in Dust Tornado. But do I want to take out a Zaborg and put in an Old Vindictive? Not really. I think I'm just going to go into the game. We'll keep this exactly the same. We'll keep it the same. I think this is about as good as it's going to get against... I just don't have anything built against zombies. I know zombies have some very hard counters, but I just don't have them, so. Okay, so pretty good hand. As long as he doesn't open up with some of his super stuff that he's opened with in the past, I think he'll be fine. Okay, so let's start. Could be a Pyramid Turtle. But I don't think you risk setting Pyramid Turtle, but what What flips would he have? He could set the Koichi. I don't think the Koichi does anything turn 1 though. Let's... I think setting Reaper and setting both back rows. I could attack with Blade Knight, but I want to save Blade Knight to tie with Vampire Lord. So Blade Knight's going to be a bit of a late game card, so I want to set Reaper and use it as tribute fodder for Zabor to pop what I'm believing to be a Pyramid Turtle. That could also be a Sangan, in which case Exiled Force is terrible. I don't think he has Dekoichi or anything like that, so that Blade Knight's not going to be right. I think I just... Maybe I want to summon Reaper in normal attack position. So that way I don't lose to Mystic Swordsman. I don't lose to Nobleman, because I do want to keep that Reaper for next turn. MST any of his back row. So actually, as long as I normal summon this, unless he wants to waste Exiled Force on Spirit Reaper, which... Well, I could be a Reaper he has set. I'm gonna... You know what? I'm gonna bank that that's Reaper that he has set. So I'm gonna normal summon my Reaper. I bet money that's Reaper. It's definitely something to bait a Nobleman. It is 100% something to bait a Nobleman. I don't think it's Pyramid. Yep. Okay. Main phase 2. So what I'm thinking with him having Reaper set is maybe he has something in his hand that would get rid of my field, so he might have his own Exiled Force. In which case, I want to set Sakuretsu Armor to stop his Reaper from attacking. He might have his own Exiled Force. That's very possible. So I want to set this, and I kind of want to save my MST. So his hand's probably pretty weak, to be honest. If he didn't set anything turn 1, he's probably not going to set anything turn 2. So I want to save my MST in my hand to... I'm not going to set it because I don't want to lose out the Heavy Storm. I'm going to save it for my next standby phase. If he sets anything this turn, I don't think it's going to be chainable unless he draws into it. He probably didn't have a great hand, so we're just going to end, leaving Reaper on my field as tribute fodder for it. Hopefully he just summons, well, sacks for Vampire Lord, he just goes for it. Okay. So battle phase. So we'll take 17, that's fine. Can't stop it. Let's see what he calls. Monster. That's interesting. So what's not going to help me here? So yeah, his hand's definitely not good. I could just ensure I get that light in the graveyard for BLS. I don't think Danzalu's going to be great. I think Danzalu, probably. Actually, we'll send this. Can send Mystic Swordsman level 2. Oh, that is so good for me. That is so good, because now I'm definitely sacking for Zabor, popping his Reaper, swinging over a Vampire Lord. This, that puts me really far ahead. Leaves me with a super strong monster that he just can't attack over. He could have creature swap, and there it is. Standby phase, we're going to go MST. Standby phase, MST, activate. I really don't think he drew that this turn. I think it's probably not a great card. Dust Tornado, okay. So he sided in Dust Tornadoes, that's interesting. So we're going to go main phase 1, 2 grave, normal summon, pop you, battle phase, attack over Vampire Lord for 400, so he's not coming back. So that was amazing. And I kept my light monster. Good thing I didn't set anything. Main phase 2, we're going to set Widespread Ruin in case he wants to get cheeky with Pyramid Turtles. I'm just gonna set. So what is he gonna do? That could be a Pyramid Turtle, but I kind of just want to set my. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna battle phase, attack. Maybe it's Pyramid Turtle. I don't think it is Pyramid Turtle though. Yeah, Faith, get back to Book of Life. Okay, well, I was gonna set Exile Force. Actually, he's probably gonna Book of Life, remove my Spirit Reaper to bring back his Reaper in defense. Do I want to? If he does, in which case, if he does that, am I gonna set this Exile Force? No, I want to save it. I want to make sure that if he has Mystic Sword, not Mystic Swords, maybe fine. I want to make sure if he has Nobleman, it stays as dead as possible. So, oh, it didn't. Okay, there we go. Oh. I have nothing. Is he gonna creature swap? He's gonna sack for Ryukoki. Okay. So battle phase. So he attacks. Let's go and activate Widespread. Let's see what he has. Man, that could be a Salamia set, in which case I'm perfectly okay with that 1-for-1 trade-off. Okay. So end phase, perfect. So let's start. Standby phase, main phase 1, battle phase. We'll attack directly. We'll start getting in some great damage with the board. And then we'll set Spy. There's really no reason not to set Spy, I guess. That could be a Torrent. Is that a Torrent? Oh, if that's a Torrent, that's fine. It'll be a 2-for-2, so that's fine. And he has to summon into it and lose a lot of even more momentum. Oh, okay. Well, he did have it. I kind of figured he had it. So I'm lagging really hard for, I don't know if, okay. So let's start turn. Standby phase, main phase 1. I kind of want to set. Okay, Zaborg with Snatch Steal could definitely be something. Not the card I wanted to draw, but the card I will take. I lose nothing by just going attack direct, battle phase, attack directly. Maybe my internet's going a little slow. And I'm just gonna, if he sets something, I'm just gonna sack for Zaborg next turn. So I think he does either have Solemn or Torrent set. So I don't want to get rid of Zaborg very specifically because say he sets Reaper. If I sack Zaborg for Zaborg, yeah. So do I want to exile Force? So that's just definitely like his last card that he did not want to set. So what could he possibly be playing? Did he just draw into a Reaper? He could have drawn into another Faith, a Reaper. I don't think it's Pyramid Turtle. If it is Pyramid Turtle, what's he gonna search? I don't think he plays 2 Ryukokis. So let's go battle phase. I don't think I lose anything by just attacking. And yep, that's what I thought. We will set you in. I really like this deck because I don't have many flips. I don't have like many walls. So in general, the Warrior engine is not very powerful against me. I'm gonna set both of these just because I don't want to lose them to duo, and I'd rather seem heavy storm in duo. And one can act as a bait for the other in the event of Dust Tornado or MST. So, yep, okay, that's definitely not a good card that he just drew. Ooh, that's very good. Actually, I'm going to definitely just attack, battle phase. I should have set, that was a misplay. I should have set Exile Force last turn. So we're attacking, oh, okay, yeah. So we'll go ahead and set this turn. That was definitely a misplay last turn, but we'll set it now. And hopefully we can bait a noble, like another nobleman will be fine. If he summons a monster and attacks, that's great too. And unfortunately right now I'm just putting myself in a position. Oh, oh my gosh. I think I do Mirror Force. I don't think he has anything else. No. Yup. Okay. There it is. So we're playing around those back rows. So let's draw. Standby phase. And that actually, did that just seal the game? Main phase 2. I don't see Blade Knight leaving my field, so we'll just... How do I want to... Do I want to... Is it worth it to set one of these? Let's see, if he has... What can he have? He can draw into a Reaper. So let's... Yeah, I want to set you and set Ring of Destruction, and this plays around... This plays around a potential Torrent, Mirror Force. Yeah, that plays around like Mirror Force or Torrent. I think I have him at check. I think I have him in check. Target. Let's see, it's going slow, so let's see what he has. Oh. He destroys his own card. I think that's checkmate. Yep. Okay, so that's going to stop the recording. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.